Hello, friends. We are going live on Insight Timer in just a minute. So I invite you to please come join us there. I will not be able to see your comments here on YouTube. Hi, everyone. It looks like it's slow loading. Oh, there you're popping up. Hi. Hi, Evelyn. Aloha. Welcome. We'll wait a few moments and then we'll officially get started. Hi, Mark. I feel like it's been a while. It's great to see you. Oh, that's what's going on. I plugged the wrong thing in. One second, friends. Hi, Camille. I am going to adjust something. I'll be right back. Um, you may lose me for just a moment. You may not. I'm just gonna hardwire us in here. It may stay though. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome. Oh, thanks, Evelyn. I'm not all the way there, so we'll probably have a bit of a shorter session today, but I'm so much better than I was, and I'm so grateful for that. Hi, Belinda. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Rika. Excuse me. You'll be getting to hear that today while we're together. Mm, so grateful to be together. Hi, everyone. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So today's session, we'll see. We'll see how much my voice is up for it. I have a big travel day tomorrow. I get to go to Montreal to be with my beloved teacher, Simon, and my family. And I'm so, so excited. My heart is so full. I'm so looking forward to it. So I need to be really mindful of how much energy I'm exerting. You can hear it in my voice. It's like my voice is already kind of funny, but it's okay. We'll be together today for some time. Camille, yes, Omji, Jai Sai Ma. If you see in the chat, Camille wrote Omji Jai Sai Ma, and this is something that we say in our community. And it essentially translates to I honor the divine feminine in you, I honor the divine feminine in me. And if we think about these qualities of masculine and feminine, regardless of gender or anything, we each have these different energies inside of us. And yeah, so it's honoring that divine feminine, that divine mother aspect in each of us. Well, let's officially begin. Hi, Neil. Hi, Julia. Oh, hi, Mark. Great. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming along. For anyone that I'm getting to meet today, my name is Selena. I have so much content here on the app. I have a couple of courses, many recordings. We have these live sessions regularly. If you'd like to stay more connected, on my profile page under the About section, there's a link if you want to stay tuned in. We also have a group here on the app called Love Heals All. It's not very active these days, but if you want to stay tuned in and connected, that is the place for this specific part of our community. Of course, we're all part of the Insight Timer community as a whole and the Love Heals All community. Mm. So again, I'm getting over, excuse me, bronchitis. So we'll have today's session be a little shorter. Normally we stay together for like an hour, sometimes even longer, right? So we'll just be here for a bit today. Why don't we start with the centering technique? This is an ancient yogic technique. If you ever are on for lives with either of my beautiful folks, my mom probably leads the centering technique every time. Her name is Sandy Magrum. and my dad, who also leads lives, but not the centering technique. His name is Jonas Magrum, and they're both such gifts to the planet, to me, to my heart, and have so much wisdom and grace and love to share. So I highly recommend checking them out. Yes. Okay. So let us take a moment. If you can't move your body, you can always visualize this and still experience benefit. Hi, John. Let's bring the palms to touch at the heart center. Relax the shoulders down. Take a full deep breath in. Feel your belly and rib cage expanding. And then exhale, release the breath completely. And now inhale, reach your right hand all the way up to the sky. The left hand comes down by the navel, but the fingers point up. And then exhale as slowly as you can and move your hands as slowly as you can to come back to the heart center where the palms touch. Inhale, left hand all the way up, right hand down by navel, fingers point up, maybe straighten the upper arm. Exhale slowly, like you're moving through honey. Take your time here. We're slowing everything down inside. Inhale, when you're ready, the right hand reaches all the way up, left hand by navel, open the chest. Exhale slowly, take your time. It's like we're coming back to ourselves when we practice this. And once you make it back to your heart, palms touch, feel your fingers, your palms, the connection between your hands, soften your belly. Let's close the eyes and bow your chin forward a little bit, offering yourself gratitude. Gratitude for showing up, gratitude for anything and everything that comes to mind, your heart, your power, your strength and perseverance, your kindness, the time that you took today to meditate or to say something kind or to just get out of bed, whatever it is. So much gratitude we can offer to ourselves. And there's such profound healing that can happen by simply acknowledging ourselves, simply acknowledging ourselves. So take a few moments now. If you wish, hold your heart with your hands. Breathe deeply into your heart. Think of someone in your life who you feel grateful for. It could be someone who you know personally, it could be a mentor, it could be someone you've never met, but who you have a lot of appreciation for. And as you picture this person or imagine this person and feel this gratitude inside, think about the reasons why you feel grateful for them to help to wake up these feelings of gratitude even more. And now think of a time in your life that you feel grateful for. A beautiful experience that you had, or something that was magical, adventurous, powerful, passionate, inspiring. And as you choose a memory that you feel grateful for, think of one that is only colored with emotions that lift you up. Sometimes we have experiences that are colored with pain and pleasure. So think of one that is just one of joy or peace or gratitude for you, whatever it might be. And as you think of it, start to remember it in great detail. What could you see around you? What could you hear? smell? How good did you feel in your body? Who were you with? What were you doing in this moment that brings you so much gratitude to remember? And now, for these next few moments, I invite you to think of anything else you feel grateful for right now. People, experiences, things you're looking forward to, things about yourself, about your body. Just start to flood your mind and your heart with gratitude. It could be for the smallest thing to something that feels quite grand. Allow a smile on your face. Breathe deeply. Practice welcoming this gratitude, opening your beautiful heart. And if you haven't already, make sure that you include yourself in these gratitudes. Great. On your next inhalation, take a deep breath in, open your arms wide, open your chest, like you're opening yourself up to receive the beauty, the love, the grace, the blessings of life, the abundance of joy and health, love and connection, financial wealth, vitality, pleasure, depth, passion, compassion. Open yourself to everything that you are saying yes to. What are you ready to welcome, to receive? And if you want, you can start to make your arms like a chalice of receptivity with the palms facing up toward the sky, this open vessel that you are to receive the abundance of beauty of life. And breathe deeply here. Start to recognize that you are an energetic being and have an energetic system. And the breath is one of the ways that we move energy, that we create space, that we welcome, that we release. So use your breath, relax your shoulders, welcome the light of your beloved self, the light of life. You can relax the arms down, relax the hands down, maybe roll your shoulders up and back a few times. Gently move the head. Open and close the mouth a few times. Release the jaw. Let's take another deep, full breath in and out together. And when you're ready, take your time to open the eyes. Mm. Thank you. Hi, Liz. Hi, Megan. Mm. How does that feel? Mm. So beautiful to be together. Mm. So, we don't often speak about this, but the title of these sessions is called Satsang for the Soul. And Satsang is referring to a gathering of truth, a place where we come together in community to share, to explore, to have inquiry, to open our minds and our hearts, to remember. You might also think of it as when we're speaking of Satya, truth, we're speaking of, yeah, well, and there's nothing I can even really say there. I mean, I could try, but it just wouldn't do it justice because there are so many truths in this creation. There's not one truth. So, what is the highest vibration of truth for you? Could consider that. So, satsang, we come together in community, and I can feel my voice is already starting to wane, and I can feel the body is asking for rest. For anyone who's who came a little late today, I'm getting over bronchitis. So, we're doing a shorter session today again. I wanted to share something though, and I feel like it's really in the spirit of satsang, which everything we share here together is. It's something though that I find is, um, or maybe I'll just share with you. So earlier today, I was having a moment of recognizing the part of me. It was kind of like one of those layer by layer inquiries and awarenesses. Thanks for your hearts, my loves. And feel free to say hi if you haven't already. It was layer by layer awareness. And it started by becoming aware of, well, probably started becoming aware of fear, fear of not having what I want. Hi, Eric. Great to see you. So, this fear of not having what I want. Hi, Simon. And as I started to have this inquiry, I won't go too deeply into each part, but I'll kind of share the journey. I started to reflect on the fear of not having what I want comes from desire, comes from attachment. And there's so many different teachings, right? Some teachings will say, do not have desires, free yourself from desire because desire leads to suffering. And some will say, desire is how we manifest, it's how we create, it's how we bring our dreams to life. So there's no one way here. And I think it's a beautiful kaleidoscope of a journey that we have as human beings, yes. So I was looking at this journey of the fear of not having what I want, the desire for having what I want, and the attachment to having what I want. And it brought me into this place where I was able to get in touch with this part of me that I have felt as long as I can remember from the time I was a little girl. Probably not in the first couple years when I was more free and remembered who I was, but the more that I became identified with Selena, identified with the body, identified with the experience, the more desire and attachment became part of life, and the fear of not having and the fear of loss. And it's also very likely that many of us even bring this in from other lives as well, the fear and the pain of loss. So I started to become aware of this place inside of me where there's always been this deep pain, this deep fear of losing something, specifically people. Like, let's say, if I was young and I had a boyfriend, there was this part of me that felt like I never wanted it to end. I wanted it to be forever. Can anyone relate to that? The feeling of wanting something to last forever, especially when it comes to human relationships. None of us know that experience. My beloved teacher, Saima, in one of Saima's books, Petals of Grace, and in Ma's most recent book. What's the name of that book? Can't think of it right now. but it has this fantastic chapter on relationships. And one of the very first things in the chapter Ma speaks to is saying, so many of you, the moment you enter a relationship, you're already thinking about forever. Where do we think that comes from? If we're already thinking about forever, and I just would love to hear from you. Just one word. One word. And there's just curious. Where do you think this immediate thought of needing something to last forever comes from? Yeah, we have a lot of great answers. Security, fairy tales, eternal, safety. Yeah. Yeah. Loneliness. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Eric. That's precious. Yeah. For me, when I think about what the root of needing something to last forever is, yes, connection. When I think about it, it's fear. There's a fear. There's fear of loss. There's fear of change. And we could say that underneath the desire for security and safety is fear, right? It's a fear of not having that. It doesn't always have to be that way, but for many of us, that's the way that it occurs. So I'm looking at this. Okay, I'm afraid of not having what I want. I'm becoming aware of the desire that I have. I'm becoming aware of my attachment to my desire. And then I'm becoming aware of this lifelong experience inside of me of wanting something to last forever. And the pain that I live with, sometimes from the moment of having what I have, the fear of losing it. Yeah, the fear of losing it. So again, this is a much wider, deeper, broader journey that I even went on today, but I'm going to just kind of highlight it here for us. So then I started to feel into it, and it's so painful. I'm not feeling it in this very moment so much, but it's so painful for me to sit with that part inside, this precious little part inside that says, "Oh my God, please, please." Like there, now I feel like crying. Just mimicking that part of me, it like brings it up. Like, please don't let the people I love die. Please let me be with the person I'm in love with forever. It's so precious. It's like this little one inside who just wants to hold on. It's so precious. So, so precious. And as I sat with that part of me, I could also see that although I was thinking about a specific person when this whole self inquiry arose, I could really feel that it actually has nothing to do with him and that it has to do with this place inside of me that is looking for a world of temporary to be permanent, and it will never be. It will never be. Like if we speak about romantic relationships, even if we choose someone and they choose us and we take vows and live an entire life together, at some point we're leaving the body. Everything here is temporary. Everything. So do I want to continue feeding the part of me that's trying to hold on and make something permanent that can never be permanent and be in a continual cycle of I get what I want, I'm attached to what I want, I'm afraid I'm going to lose it, I lose it, I suffer. Whoop. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, right? We're just cycling that, cycling that, cycling that. And part of that's just the experience, right? Where we get our hearts broken open so many times in this life, right? It's just part of the journey. I don't think it's about like trying to transcend it all, although that sounds really nice sometimes. And I'm in the inquiry with you right now here together. So where I went next, right? We're going through these layers of this whole experience. As I recognized it really wasn't about a specific person and it was about what was in me and had been in me this whole life and every other life, probably this fear of loss. I said, okay, well, what's underneath that? What if I go deeper? And that's what I did each time. I said, let's go deeper, let's go deeper, let's go deeper. And I said, okay, I bet that underneath this part inside, that wants things to last forever and feels so much tenderness and pain and fear, I bet it's the fear of death that is inside of me. It is the fear of my own mortality that plays out in trying to keep the world around me permanent. And I really feel the truth of that in my being right now. It's like there's a sigh of relief and a remembrance of soul. See, I wouldn't consider myself a person who's afraid of death. I don't sit around thinking about it. I'm not worried about it. However, I know at this point through humbling experiences and the grace and of my guru and the grace of my teachers in my life that most of us carry the fear of mortality, and that is the root of the attachment. So I could really feel, wow, underneath this desire for the things outside of me to be permanent is the fear of losing the identity. It's the fear of losing Selena. It's the fear of facing the infinite, where Selena no longer exists. So I went a layer deeper and I said, okay. I said, if deep down my fear of losing people and things and the root of attachment is my own fear of mortality, then where is there ever a breath of solace in this life? Because everything is impermanent here in this beautiful Maya, this beautiful dream that we're living together, thinking we're separate when all the while we are one. So, where is there even a moment of peace and comfort when everything that my ego loves, that I love, will be gone? And so I went into my heart, into my being, and I felt that for me, and as always, my loves, especially for anyone who's here for the first time, take or leave whatever I say. Take or leave it. Find what resonates for you. This is your journey. It's your choose your own adventure. That's what this life is. So, what I found for me is that the only place where there is solace from this never ending cycle, or maybe not never ending, but this cycle as human beings of loss and gain and loss and gain and attachment and fear and desire and pleasure and pain, is when I rest in the heart of God, when I rest in Source and I allow Source to hold me, when I turn my heart and my pain and my attention so fully towards Source that everything else just dissolves, meaning the attachment, the pain, the fear. Because otherwise, what am I doing? I'm resisting what is. I'm resisting change that is inevitable, and I will suffer there again and again. If I'm resisting taking my beautiful son off to college, and by the way, this is just a natural human experience, right? We shouldn't shame ourselves or make the feeling go away or think we should be higher than it. It's just awareness. If I'm in that experience of that pain that's naturally arising, and on top of that I resist it, then I've caught myself in a loop of suffering. But if I turn to something that is eternal and I practice taking a breath and accepting that every precious gift in this life is temporary, then I rest in peace. But as long as I'm resisting the temporary nature of everything, that's where I suffer. So for me, it's about finding, and I know this, it's like we have millennias of reminders, yogic scriptures, other spiritual teachings. I've never read the Bible, but I know even parts of the Bible, like Jesus's true teachings that are about love and the remembrance of the beings of light that we are. So many indigenous cultures that guide us back to ourselves. I totally forgot where I was going with that. So hopefully I finished my sentence. That's the nice thing when the intellect isn't running the show and it's just the soul speaking through. Sometimes things just go. So, oh, that's what I was speaking to. We have millennias of teachings that remind us that the true peace is found within, is found within. Know thyself. Be still and know I am. I am presence. I am source. I am God. I am one with all of life. I am all that is. Remember, remember, remember who we are. And this is where peace is always ready to embrace us. It is always embracing us. So, again, it's not about trying to change the human experience or shame ourselves for emotions or try to cut the emotions off and rise above them and be higher than our human experience. No, this is the richness. That's why we're here. We're here to effing embrace it all, right? And inside of that, to say, when I resist the pain, that's when I suffer. When I resist the nature of this Maya, this dream, that's when I suffer. How do I take each precious moment and just savor it? And even like the part of me that started this whole inquiry today, she's like, that sounds like a nightmare. That sounds terrifying because I'm still going to lose what I love. So I just keep tending to her. I can remember who I am. And this part that is so attached, she's just so scared. I have tears in my eyes just feeling her. She's so scared of loss. So I just bring her into my heart. We don't need to try to change this part inside of us. We just love it, hold it with so much compassion and tenderness. It's the humanness, the preciousness of the humanness. So that's my little journey that I went on today that I really wanted to share. And I'm going to come back to your comments because satsanging is not a one-way experience. Satsang is about all of us being together. And as you can hear, my voice is getting more and more to its ending point. So I'm going to come back and read some comments and then we'll start to wrap up today. Mm, Joanne, hold on. Joanne shared something here. My love. Joanne shares, I want to live an easy life, but I have stage 4 metastatic breast cancer and dealing with side effects of medication. Oh, Joanne, I just hold you in my heart, just holding you in so much love. Blessings in your journey. How do we practice loving ourselves right where we are in the face of the most painful or scary experiences? Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for letting us be with you in what you're experiencing. And I'm not sure if you're still here, but I hope that you can feel all of the love that's here for you because it's unbounded. It's unbounded. And I wish you so much strength and peace in this journey. So much peace, my love. So much peace. Oh, yeah. Look at all of this love coming through for you. I'm seeing all the comments now. Yeah, John. Yeah, John shares, I have lost 2 wives and a son. I have learned to live in the moment. Your big, beautiful, bright heart and presence, John, is such an inspiration. I'm so grateful to know you and get to be with you regularly and be with your grace. Thank you. Oh, Eric, I'm so sorry for your loss. Just holding everyone with so much love and tenderness. What is it that one of those sayings is something like, in the human experience, no one gets out alive. And I don't mean that, in any way tritely for anyone who's experienced loss. Just, God, this life is so precious. It's so precious. Hi, Nina. Nina shares, someone told me to meditate on my own death and it rocked my existence. Yeah, it's powerful. It's powerful to face that. And it's a powerful invitation to remember who we truly are eternal, not the small self we identify with. You are eternal, no end and no beginning. Yeah, Mark, I hear that. Mark shares not afraid of death, but a bit flustered about dying. Yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah, the journey. Yeah. Oh, I see so much love here for everyone. It's so beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful, John. No, I love it. I love that you're all meeting it together regularly. Hi, Angus. So glad to catch you. Send me an update sometime. Send me a message. Let me know how everything is. Are you offering yoga? What's happening in your world? So much love. Thank you, everyone, so much for sharing. I'm just reading your comments here. Hi, Lorna. Lorna shares this resonates so deeply. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. And Eric shares, yes, seeing and tasting the pain brings me peace, and the effects of the pain on the body are real. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Nina shares oneness, interconnectedness, experience it all. That's what soul wants, the fullness of the experience. And Camille shares, I suffered with the loss of my mom and brother, then faced a medical trauma. I discovered all is well. The fear of death was gone. Yeah, Camille, you inspire me every day, my love. You do. Oh, yeah, Joanne. Yeah, John. So powerful. Yeah, this life, we just have continuous opportunities to to grow, to crack open, to love more deeply, to remember who we truly are, to clear probably eons of baggage and karma and so much, so much. Oh, great. Hi, Whitney. Whitney shares, I so needed this reminder today. Yes, thank you, love. Oh, great, great, Angus. Great. I'm excited for you. Beautiful, friends. Beautiful. Mm. Nina shares, busted wide open, sending you so much love as I tread similar water. Thank you, darling. I'm so grateful for your love. I'm so grateful for those of you that I'll get to see in person next year. Such a joy. Okay, well, let's start to bring it to a close. I'm going to go take care of the body before a session. I love you all. Thank you for your time, your presence, for being here. Yeah, it's so good to be together. So good. If anyone, if anyone would like to just share, let's just before we complete, let's flood the chat with one word, just one word that you would like to share. It could be for yourself, it could be for our whole community, it could be for the planet. What is one word, like a blessing almost? A blessing, an intention, a sankalpa. And I'm just going to read our words. Willingness. And I invite you, for any of these words that resonate for you, take a breath and feel it coming into your system, revitalizing you, filling you, enlivening you with this gift and our oneness. So I'll start over. Willingness, abundance, community, peace, perseverance, calm, tenderness, decongestion, trust, openness, surrender, joy, connection. I'd like to add grace, global consciousness of love. Beautiful, friend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I look forward to being together next week after our time with my beloved Saima. I'm sure there will be some new awarenesses and openings and awakenings. So I look forward to sharing those. And hi, Angela. In the meantime, again, I have so much content here on the app. If you're new to our time together, courses, recordings, so much. And Insight Timer and I both have Instagram pages if you want to just stay connected with sweet, loving reminders on a daily basis. Um, oh, I didn't realize it was coming. I didn't realize we had another one. Angus is asking to please keep Louisiana in her prayers, in our prayers, as the hurricane is near family. Yeah, praying all to be safe. Absolutely. Yeah, let's just take a moment and envision that all in the path of the hurricane are safe and well. And if there are any other places on the planet where you would like to specifically send your loving attention for peace, for love, for harmony, for well being and safety, and let's, in a moment, complete with seeing the entire planet and all beings held in this same grace and love, prayer, if you wish it to be, for safety, for well being, for love, for peace, for care. Palestine, Israel, Gaza, Ukraine, Russia, Congo, Sudan, all places on the planet, just filled with this light, with our love, our collective intention for the well being of all. Thank you, friends. I love you. I love you so. I look forward to our time together next week. Thank you, Shay. Bless you. And if you're looking for my live schedule, you can find it on my profile page here on the app. I need to update it. That's where you can find it, though. Thank you, Suleiman. Thank you. Thank you all so much. All the love. I'll see you soon. It's together in our oneness and our love. I'm grateful for you, and I love you so. Hi, friends. As a reminder, here on YouTube, I can't see any of your comments. So if you'd like to be part of the live sessions, please join Insight Timer, and that way we can connect. So much love to you.